Hi guys, it's Khandie Photography here. Hi! It is really warm here, hence, God, look at the state of my face. In fact, let's just cover this curtain over. Not better? It's a great face, Khandie, great face. I wasn't really sure what to do on a video because, to be honest, I've been really tired. I've worked really, really hard. Not that I don't normally, but I've been sort of really manic and not been able to get any time, sort of downtime and taking time out from my business. And I was watching on YouTube, and I'm sort of one of the subscribers of, I think it's nearly like 1 million or if not more, of Chelsea and Tony Northrup. And I saw that Chelsea spoke about having burnout, and I'm not sure if I'm at burnout yet, but I'm rapidly approaching it. One of the things I found really hard when I was starting as a professional photographer and running my own studio, which you might see, I put a video up on the video for my running my own studio, but was that getting that work-life balance right. And it's really quite difficult to get that work-life balance right. I struggle with it quite often because although I'm like, yes, I'll stop answering client emails at like 7 in the evening, I do still find myself like meeting clients at 7 in the evening, and that means then there's a follow-on email at the end, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just answer this one, and sometimes it gets to the point where I'm really busy. And often I live in quite a small town, and sometimes jobs will come in at the last minute and people are like, oh, could you come down and photograph this festival for me? Sometimes I volunteer, and you know what it's like when you volunteer to help, like as in like you'll do a favour for a friend and you're like, oh, I could really do with that lie-in, or I could really do with that night's sleep. So, you know, I find myself doing that, and that is where the key comes in. Learning to say no. That is the best thing, saying no. Sometimes clients just aren't a good fit for you, and I think that comes down to how you run your business. Are clients right for you? And you have to sit down and decide who's your right client. You know, if someone comes to me and says they want a newborn shoot, I am not the photographer for them. If they want a wedding that is incredibly posed and, you know, they want like 50 million crew on site, I'm not for them. If someone wants something a bit quirky and a bit cooler, then yeah, I'm that client. God, I'm so dishevelled. Look at the state of my hair at the back here. Sorry, Amy. That's my hairdresser. And people sort of, you kind of get to know who your client is, who aren't your client. And as a photographer, you kind of figure out where your clients fit in with you. And learning to say no is probably the best thing you do for your business. You do not want to shoot every single person that comes through your door. It sounds really bizarre, but like, oh, it's money though. And I'm thinking, yeah, but eventually you get burnout. If you keep saying yes to everything, eventually you become overstretched, saturated. You've got to be able to put that idea that you are in demand, and I think this really helps. And this was what a lady who runs a very successful line of boutique said to me. Sometimes she says no to people that she can't meet them that day because she wants them to realize she's busy. And it's not because she's being horrible, but it's because she's like, I want the idea that they are aware that I'm super busy and that I just want that breathing space. So she says no to a lot of meetings. So can we do it on this day? Because she wants people to, one, value her time, but two, she wants to value her own time. I don't want to have that extra meeting on that day. I only want to do this many meetings. I only want to be away from site this day. And that's kind of where I've pulled my principle in. I don't decline all my clients, but I kind of engineer my marketing, my marketing and my branding to ensure that I don't get certain clients in, or I don't attract them. Every now and then you'll get someone who comes in, and sometimes, you know what, I do some of them. I'm happy to admit, sometimes I do clients that I'm kind of think, well, maybe we're not the best fit, because I think I like that adaptability. It's not great for your business to be the photographer for all people, because then you become, there's that great great saying, isn't it? Jack of all trades, master of none. And I like to really niche down on what I do. So I recently said to people that I won't be photographing newborns anymore. I mean, I haven't photographed newborns in a very long time, but I've distinctly pulled back from that. I also have pulled back from various other things, like, I mean, one of my big bread and butter wins was corporate headshots. Now I've pushed more into business imagery, which is like a spin on headshots, and it's amalgamated something else. I just don't want to do a whole day where I'm just doing headshots. I still do occasionally for repeat clients, but I'm not actively seeking new clients. And I found that's helped my burnout. I'm doing stuff that's a bit more creative. It helps me think on my feet, but also I have projects now that are projects I really want to do, and I don't feel like I'm burdened by them. The other thing I found is like just knowing that your time off is really valuable. And it says, oh no, you need the money. I've worked it out that my business price is that I have to get so many shoots in, and that will pay for if the light changes. It's because it's natural light through that window. We're in my new office, so you know I have yet to set up all my light. God, this hair, man. I look like a mushroom. So the idea is that I set up my business so that those days are accounted for me having off. I don't have to sit there and go, crap, I should have earned money on those days. I've engineered it that way that my business model works for those days off. And also doing personal projects. I'm only shooting when I really want to shoot on my personal projects, not going, oh, I need to. It's like the YouTube is, every now and then I don't release one, and I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel like I need to release one. I mean, sometimes I absolutely love it, and other times I'm like, no, I don't want to. And sometimes I have nothing all to say to you. So I just think that burnout can be maybe not entirely avoided, but you can reduce your factor on it. And a lot of that is learning to say no. Know when to say to your clients, it's just not a good fit. Obviously be polite. Just saying no to one. If that door opens, there's a pug outside. It's like waiting for a horror movie or like creak open and the woman in black will just walk in, except it's a pug. Nope, she's not coming in. She'll just sit outside and snuffle. So burnout can happen. You just need to know, get that work-life balance. A lot of people go, it's all about the money, but their life changes. Your money situation is based on your business model, and all these people that jump into being a photographer, you actually need to work out your business model and how much it's going to cost you in order to factor in those days off, because you cannot work every single day. Something will give. Your health, your work rate, your commitment. There it goes. There's the door. No pug just came in. Okay. Think about learning how to say no. Think about balance, and think about those days off, because those are the days off that you should crave. Because having a day off isn't because you don't love your job, it's because you love your job enough to know that you need to recharge. Okay, bad video. Enjoy. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I promise I'll do a better video next time. Although I do like these sort of informal vloggy bloggies. But I might have better hair then, and face. Maybe not.